and I wanted to talk about condoms. I forgot to take my pill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Now that's a guy who doesn't use birth control.
I can't.
My dick is too big.
It don't fit good. Slide right off.
I'm allergic.
Such a bullshit excuse. I'm allergic. They make non-latex ones.
Yeah, sheepskin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to be a
You can still buy them.
non-vegan. Can a vegan use... So if a vegan has latex allergy, they just can never use a condom.
Probably.
I mean, if you can wear leather as a vegan, you can wear a
You're
condom.
not supposed to.
I don't think you can wear leather as a vegan.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
They
Why
have
not?
pretty strict
Because
rules.
it's from an animal.
Yeah, but it's already dead. You can reuse it.
You can't use... Yeah, so is meat, Nate.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I thought the whole point is like, you don't like constantly consume animals, you know?
No, you can't even eat honey if you're a vegan.
What if it's like a used leather jacket?
So they can only use used sheepskin condoms.
Or used meat.
Oh, wow. I've got some work to do to make sure vegans have condoms.
Well, I mean, okay. Have we started? Like, no, I don't think we started.
I was gonna ask. Katie does an incredible impression of a famous movie character, and I was going to ask her to do that for you. The Predator.
I see. That was the thing, is I didn't even think it was that good.
I did.
I mean, that's pretty good.
See?
I'll splice in the actual Predator sound. So now we know what that sounds like.
When I heard that, I was like, she's my best friend.
Well, it's because I forget who said that the vagina was like Predator, and so then I just made the Predator sound.
It clicks?
Predator does.
Do you think there's anyone who's named their vagina Predator?
Oh, probably. What are you talking about? Of course.
Not because it like looks like the Predator, but because it preys on people.
I want to catch a predator. Call me Chris Hayes. How I'm trying to catch this predator.
Chris Hansen.
Well, okay. Is there Chris Hayes? Who's Chris Hayes?
He's the MSNBC guy who sucks.
Okay, wait. I don't want to be Chris Hayes.
No, you want to be Chris Hansen.
He's all right. He hasn't done anything. Chris Hansen?
I mean, he's caught some predators.
Yeah. He did sort of help foster in this new era of people beating up people online for content. He kind of did that.
Okay. I mean, cool. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I introduce Katie?
Would you like to talk about my genitals?
Sure.
He's just going to start the song.
I did.
You're not allowed to talk.
No, you can talk. It's just, it'll be background to a song.
He plays it live for everybody.
Yeah, you have to listen to it.
You don't.
I wonder how people just like skip past this. Hit like the 15-second forward button.
How would you dare?
People listen on 2 times speed too. It's upsetting.
Well, they have to get through our content as quick as possible. I get it. Don't you remember last episode? I was like, are we done yet? I get the 2 times speed listener. Hey, welcome to Hate Speech, a podcast about hating things.
I was forcing myself to be silent.
That's Nate. I'm Tyler. And joining us today is Katie Redlips.
What's up?
KDRL, what's up?
Heyo.
Welcome to the Zoo Crew. Hong hong.
You have the buttons. You could hit the buttons.
Yeah, but I'm not at the page of the buttons.
How do you actually know which button to hit? Do you just know the color based on the color orientation, or is there a screen that lists things?
There's a screen that lists things.
He loves the gunshot children cheering because he went to American schools.
I mean, like good old RHS had a school shooting.
Yeah.
Our alma mater, high school alma mater.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The place where whatever the high school version of matriculated was.
Yeah.
Graduated.
It's where we got our balls.
I think you actually got your balls from your father, but
Dave's digging.
he's trying to.
Sorry, there are 3 dogs here in the recording studio
garage. We got Katie's dog Dave, and then our dogs Pipsqueak and Murphy.
They're over here chewing on the wires,
roaming around. Do you think Dave will notice the monster, and if he does, will he freak out? Have you noticed the monster?
The flying weird thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that was a monster. Does it come to life?
Some call it an angel. We described the monster, right?
Yeah,
like people know.
Boar's head, tortoise shell, emu feet.
Dave is licking my hands.
They must.
So thank him. Happy Pride, Dave.
He's giving, okay?
Yeah, happy Pride, Dave.
Giving, gracious, and generous.
I'll start that Dan Savage shit in here. He's on the list, Dan Savage.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, I think he's giving out some bad advice.
He's
probably.
just gay Dave Sedaris.
He's no love line, that's for sure.
Oh,
He used to have in the free paper back home, there was the Savage Love section.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I fucking loved reading that shit. I'd read that and my horoscope and attempt to do a crossword puzzle. It was the best. And then I would start doing homework again. But mostly it was Savage Love.
See, I like sex questions. I just didn't like his responses to them.
Because you're not gay. And you're not a giver. And you're not generous.
That's right. And I hate him because he's gay. Happy Pride.
You only got a couple more days to say that.
Wait, Pride is the month where I can be mean to the gays?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've given you permission.
But then
I have
also
the pass.
I didn't suck all that dick to not give you the F slur pass.
Oh.
Say it.
I don't want to say it. I've never had the urge to say it.
Call me it.
Friend. I'll say it again. Friend.
Thank you.
So out of everyone here in this garage, only
Counting or not counting dog violence?
no counting dogs.
Okay.
There's only one confirmed virile person here. Unconfirmed for Katie. I don't know.
Katie,
Virile?
are you virile?
Are you virile?
Are you?
Do you mean like if
He
they're
means-
Fertile. Are you fertile?
Yeah.
I've never actually been tested to my fertility,
Oh, okay.
but as of this point, I suppose there could be a chance that if there was any kind of that
Listener, she's doing the finger through the through the hand
there,
sex motion.
there could potentially be the chance of
When you do it, does it go wonk wonk?
yeah.
Okay.
I got a magic
it does
vagina.
this.
I can't hear it.
See, now I'm on the board.
Dun dun.
Uh,
Clang clang.
She's out there creating special victims.
the point I was trying to make is a lot of animals and Tyler have been sterilized.
I chose this for myself. Is
Yeah.
this what I'm finally telling the story?
Yeah, well, let's introduce the topic. We're talking about birth control.
Birth control. We
and
hate it.
and how much we hate it.
We hate it.
And want to go back to having babies.
No.
That sounded like a plea more than anything.
You didn't see the hate in her eyes when she looked at you.
It was a smoldering intensity for sure.
But yes.
Tell me about your balls.
Here in this garage, we made a joke about getting cut together, snipped, becoming shorn men.
Mm-hmm.
I followed through.
Well, I thought Shorn was circumcised.
I'm both.
Oh, okay.
I have both of them.
You've been cut in every way you can be cut.
Any way the genitals can be cut, I've done it. So earlier this year, I went to see the good urologist, Dr. Leiron Long, probably about 5'1", very nice fella.
Well, you got to be short.
Wong.
Long,
Oh,
as in the opposite of what my penis is. Yeah, I got there, Nate.
was his last name Duck? Long Duck Dong?
No, his name was Leiron.
Leiron?
Leiron. Do you have anything to say about that racially?
No, I think that's a lot of L's in a name.
It was. But before I went to see him, I saw his PA, physician's assistant, because they have to do an external genital exam before you get a vasectomy to make sure you have what they described to me as normal human genitals. Right?
Did they say human?
They did.
Okay.
So I get there, and there's this Santa Claus looking PA comes rolling in a stool in the room. He didn't walk in. He rolled in on his stool.
Baller.
Does he do that from room to room?
I guess he does.
Okay.
But he's like, all right, let's see him. And that's what he said. And so I took my shit out in front of him.
Yeah. Your pud?
Yes, I took my worm out. My worm and the eggs.
I don't think they call them eggs.
Well, the worm is spelled with a Y.
Oh, dragon.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And so he puts his hands around my testicles. He gets up in there in ways that I have long said to every partner, please don't, because anytime someone touches my balls, I laugh and it ruins everything. Until recently. So he gets his hands around my balls.
Yeah.
And he's feeling up them, and he goes up into the scrotum, and he says, and this is what he says, I'm going to capture what his voice was like completely. He went, "Ooh, buddy, you got thick cords in there." And
like, what kind of cords? There's a lot of cords down there, to be fair.
he's talking about my vas deferens.
Tendons?
No.
There are no tendons in the boner?
No.
Well, it's like, it's an amazing organ. Like, how does it support all that?
Mine is.
What? What?
The cords.
No.
It's like, it has some sort of supporting structure. It's not just floating out in space.
It's skin tissue.
It's attached to your body
Yeah.
with skin. And
Just skin? No, like,
there's like some veins.
really?
Mm-hmm.
So every time I yoink it, it's just only veins. Only veins are keeping that thing on.
Well, there's no tendons.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, the muscle? Is there a muscle?
So the skin tissue, the way it works, when your penis becomes fully engorged through arousal,
very medical. Thank you.
The tissue there hardens because that's the type of tissue that does that.
Yeah.
Your other skin tissue doesn't do that.
Okay, but like, I feel like there should be some supporting structure there. Like, if I were to like,
how long is your thing hanging?
Well, I mean, no, it's just like,
I've never looked at my shit and thought this needs scaffolding.
There have been incidences. Me as an awkward human being, I'm like, ooh, that might pop off if I do that. Watch out.
What do you mean?
Okay, Nate, anytime you think that your penis might pop off by doing something, regardless of scaffolding or tendons or support, it's going to fall off. Okay, do not stick it in a vacuum machine. Do not stick it in the washer. If it's anything that you think maybe this is going to make my penis fall off, regardless of anything, it's going to make your penis fall off.
With one addendum, unless it's really funny.
It could be really funny. I'm like the little Dutch boy of putting my penis in things. Some might call me
little Dutch boy put his penis in a dike.
Some might call me a hero.
Others villain.
So the thick cord was the vas deferens.
Yes,
and not veins.
And I said, "Is that normal?" And he goes, "Oh no." And I was like, "Can I still have a vasectomy?" And he goes, "Well, we offer nitrous here. I don't always recommend nitrous, but you need the nitrous." I was like, shit. So I immediately checked the chart note when I got out of there, and he put in my medical record thick cords. So it's part of my medical record. That felt good.
Medically, you have cords.
And they were thick. Well, they're a little shorter now and not connected. So the day of the vasectomy.
Yeah.
Check this out. You've
been sitting on a picture?
No.
Well, you took your phone out.
No, well, yes, because the other day when I tried to set an alarm for a certain time, it played something very funny. So listen to this. Turn on my 7:30 a.m. alarm.
I turned on your vasectomy alarm at 7:30 a.m.
So I forgot I had that. So I get there in the morning, and I get naked from the waist down. I go in there.
You Winnie the Pooh it?
Yeah.
In there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Being fully naked would just be weird.
I wanted to be. It would have been so funny.
Just walk in.
I was naked because I took all my clothes off, put the gown on.
Okay, so you get the gown.
Yeah. But not for long. The lady came in and threw that thing up real fast, and she's like scrubbing me, and it tickled, and I couldn't stop giggling.
It sounds nice.
No.
Deep cleaning.
Well, just wait. So she's like scrubbing my shit. It tickles. She leaves. She puts the gas on. She's like, all right, I'll be back in about 3-4 minutes, and we'll get this thing started. Just keep breathing. Breathe normally. Gas will take effect. We'll be back shortly. I'm like, cool. So I'm huffing the nitrous. 12 minutes go by. So I'm just in there huffing nitrous. My lips are getting numb.
How do you know? You're high on gas.
I felt great.
Okay.
So Dr. Long comes in, and here's how he introduces himself. I'm like stoned out of my mind on nitrous. He comes up to me. He rubs his hands together because he's cleaned his hands.
Okay.
And he goes, "You know who I am?" And I said, "You're the doctor." And he said, "That's right." And he went back down there, never told me his name, which was the coolest fucking move I've ever seen. He like unveils me again. He's feeling around, and he goes, "Ugh." And I go, and I'm quiet and I'm listening because I'm huffing nitrous. And he goes, "He was supposed to be shaved." And I've never shaved my balls ever because I don't like stuff happening to my balls. So I felt there was no need.
Yeah.
If it had been on the paperwork that I needed to shave my balls, I would have shaved my balls.
I mean, that seems difficult.
Shaving the balls?
Yeah.
It's really not that bad. I did it afterwards just to see how it was. It's fine.
Okay.
But so he starts feeling me much like his PA did. And he goes, "Ugh." And it's not a great sound to hear. And he goes,
I mean, I think it depends on context.
when he was cranking my testicles down, it was not a great context.
Like a mechanic?
Yeah, he was pulling them down. He was like really cranking them down. And I just hear him go, if I did that initial exam, we'd be doing this in the operating room. And I was like, oh, because it was in a clinic. I just went to do an outpatient clinic procedure, which 99% of the time, that's how these are done. But when you have weird, fucked up, high-riding, thick-corded testicles like me, the urologist cusses all during the whole procedure because it's difficult.
I mean, yeah, like, I would like them to cuss. I think that if you're doing a procedure, like, and you're saying fucks and shits, like you're an expert. You've done this before, and you're just like, you're frustrated by the shoddy workmanship.
Right.
Of God.
It was at this point in the whole thing.
God damn it, God.
I didn't say that, God. I'm still going to heaven. It was at this point in the procedure where I say, do we need to stop? Am I going to have this in the operating room? Because I know that that's weird.
Yeah.
And he goes, nothing stops this show.
Was he like also on the gas?
I hope so. Whatever. I have no complaints. Even with what happens next.
Okay.
So he's like, all right, I'm injecting you with some numbing medication, then we'll get this going. And I was like, okay. So he does that. Then I feel a really sharp slash in my scrotum. Then I feel cutting. Then I feel burning. And I'm like, and he's like, do you feel this? And I said, yeah. He's like, you're not supposed to.
Like it's your fault?
He's like, I'm going to inject some more. And I'm like, thank you. And so 15, 20 minutes go by. The pain slowly starts to disappear. I'm getting much more loopy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, how you doing up there? And I said, well, I see why Kanye is addicted to this stuff. He didn't laugh. It's fine.
It's very serious.
And he's like, all right, good to go. And I said, oh, we're done? He's like, no, that's the first one. So a vasectomy is supposed to take about 20 minutes total. That was how long it took for one of my testicles.
I mean, when I first heard this story, there was a lot of like sign and screaming.
That's what he was doing the whole time. He's cranking on my balls. He's like
like somebody destroying a guitar.
Yeah, he was not pleased with my anatomy, which get in line. So eventually he finishes the second ball. Like I said, it's supposed to take 15, 20 minutes. Mine was just under an hour. And it hurt like I smelled them cauterizing my vas deferens. I felt them cut the first one out.
Yeah. Men have it so tough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no one suffered quite like men. And what I did when I got the results, because they take your vas deferens so they can run it through the computer. To make sure they cut out the right thing, like tissue identification.
Oh no, we didn't get we cut out the wrong vein.
Yeah. So
wrong tube.
The normal vas deferens thickness.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just make it simple. It's 0.4.
Okay.
Mine was 0.9. That's how thick my cords are. They're twice as thick as normal cords.
How big are your
That's
sperm?
more than double.
Is it just like
0.1.
one big sperm that comes out like you can see it?
The math queen Katie here.
Yes, one big sperm.
It comes out. It's just like this missile.
It feels good on the way out as it's wiggling your urethra.
It's like you ever see a seagull swallow something? You can see it slide down his neck. It's the opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it was miserable. It hurt a lot. Very interesting. I highly recommend it to everyone with testicles. Shooting unleaded. Good stuff.
Well,
and I'll answer your questions right now.
Okay.
Because I was worried about this too. It's the same amount that came out as before. Because I am a zinced up man. Zinc will increase your sperm, like the size of your loads. I learned this from a gay man. There's other stuff you can take, but I suggest zinc. It makes your loads bigger and more forceful. Don't worry about it.
The size of your cum, or specifically of the amount of sperm?
Amount. It's both. It's really good for sperm motility if you're using it for that, but it increases the size of your loads.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's other stuff.
Does it increase the velocity of loads though? Like I'd be worried that it doesn't have the.
We know that yours just dribbles out. Mine, I could shoot across the room.
What do you mean we know?
We know.
Do you know?
You've mentioned it.
No, mine.
Let's ask Katie. Katie, what do you prefer? Someone who could shoot across the room, or some
what do you
sperm
mean,
that dribbles out?
It doesn't matter.
Gosh, you know what? Honestly, I haven't had sex in over 2 years. I don't really.
You don't care as long as it's there.
I just like a dick.
Okay.
I would prefer, I don't want to have to, like, if I'm, like, having sex, I don't want to feel it in my brain, the cum.
Okay.
Not the sex.
Right.
Like, that would be, sure, like,
Feel it
fuck
in
my
your
face
brain?
off. But, yeah, if you shoot your load so fast and so hard that it just shoots straight up.
Wow.
Kills me.
What a way to go. Yeah, you don't want to die, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, if you took a load that shot through your cervix, your intestines, up through your throat and into your brain.
Could you fight crime?
Not me. The semen
Yeah,
the semen owner could.
Yeah. Okay. But like,
I guess like I would be concerned if somebody when they came was just like, I'd be like,
like
okay.
they burped up,
Yeah, just a little spit up.
slides down.
I'd be like, okay, maybe we should hydrate, drink some water.
Yeah. By the way, this episode we're going to be talking about sex.
But so it's the same. Like my semen looks, feels, tastes the same. I've noticed no difference. There's just no sperm in it. They're stuck in there.
I would
dying.
say that it's missing the spark of life.
That's fine.
Well, I think it's also
That's
the spark of the loss of your life if you don't want to have kids.
But that was my experience with a vasectomy. Apparently, they all go smoother.
Yeah.
Because one, the people are probably like trimmed and shaved down there. I was not. I went in all my bare glory.
Well, not very bare.
Not BEAR glory.
It makes me want to be like fully gassed up.
Why?
Well, because like I don't want to feel any of that. I don't want to feel burning.
Most people don't.
I don't want to be at the mercy of doctor.
When I go to the dentist, they have to inject deeper into my jaw than most normal people because I have very deep nerves. This is just a problem my whole life. Everything hurts.
Sounds like an emotional problem, really. A lot of deep nerves in there.
You just don't care who you hurt.
Regulate yourself.
No.
But like, okay, but like, let's get to the root.
I just talked about my roots.
Let's get to the base, the shaft, the base of the shaft.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you get snipped?
Because I know that I never want kids, and if I'm going to be with someone that can make children, it's probably going to be a weight off their mind that I am not going to fill them full of children.
But children are a miracle from God.
I don't know why you're playing devil's advocate. You don't want kids either.
No, I don't. I think why I was interested in this is because I wanted to interrogate why I'm not snipped.
Mm-hmm.
And why is there hesitancy? Like, why not? Why haven't I like sought this out?
Well, there was
It's probably because granted, I just met you, but
wow. Yeah, but I already know everything about you.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Okay. As a male species,
Mm-hmm.
you are afraid of having the potential of your legacy, however trivial that might be,
Wow.
not have the potential opportunity to just go forth and conquer your non-existing lands. Also, men are afraid of pain.
There's that, yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to have to sacrifice something. Oh, but I've been allowed to think my entire life that it's all of the woman's responsibility and I don't have to do anything whatsoever to do anything about it. And I don't care how many women were hurt in the process or how much trauma it prescribed to specifically women of color. But goddamn, how could I lose barely 20 minutes of my day to have somebody pick and prick and cut part of my body, which is far less intrusive than any kind of female sterilization out there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, why don't you want to be cut?
I think I want to conquer. No, well, like
I knew it.
Well, like for me, it's not the pain. Like whatever. Like I've had some bad pain. Speaking of dentists, like I always have a bad time at the dentist. They never get it right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'd be fine with them going in there and snipping my nuts.
Yeah.
Grabbing them, stealing my nuts.
Well, your nuts stay in you. Okay, it's just the vas deferens.
Yeah,
it's just two
they
tubes.
split your sack open
Can
and
they
slice.
Can they take it? Can they take my nuts?
So here's the thing. When I was done, because I went to the bathroom immediately and looked.
Okay.
Right between the testicles and the scrotum, there's the little stitch they put in because it's very tiny how they cut into you.
Oh, the husband stitch. Yes. Okay, go on.
She's gonna kill you.
But for the husband,
It's a stitch for the husband
Yeah.
in this case, not
To
that
keep-
other one.
Yeah, for your balls.
I'm not married. So it looked like my scrotum had a reservoir tip. It was so funny. I wish I had taken a picture because I laughed every time I looked at it.
Like the dog flap, because I always look at dogs and like when they get their balls taken, there's
Once-
that little like scooch, the
That's
poochie
because
pooch.
that's their scrotal sac. They leave the scrotal sac, but they just take the testicles.
Yeah,
out
which
of it.
I think
Yeah.
looks funny.
It does.
And also can like, depending, that can like swell the scrotal sac because it can like collect fluid and stuff. So sometimes you'll be like, oh, their scrotal sac looks a little bit bigger.
Is that why they put in nudicles?
No.
Nudicles, if you're not familiar, are like fake testicles for dogs.
I think that's just insecure men that also have them on their trucks.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the dog misses the testicles at all.
I don't think the dog gives a fuck.
But weak men want their dogs to look intact.
I mean,
how can you be an alpha male if your dog doesn't have testicles?
See, so I think it is an alpha male thing. I think that there's this deep insecurity with men about being less virile because it makes them less of a man.
And there was like early studies showing that vasectomies lowered testosterone levels, which turned out to be complete bullshit. Like that's been completely disproven now.
Well, like men are just obsessed with testosterone, Tyler.
I took mine today.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Juiced.
But the idea that it's not like at maximum quality, right? Because I've been thinking since we did the testosterone episode, the blood test challenge.
The blood quantum, yeah.
What, the year ago?
Yeah.
And like having the doctor say you have suboptimal T, but you should be fine is just lingering in my head. Like, what does it mean that I'm suboptimal? I could be optimal. I could have the optimal testosterone.
You're untangling some masculinity here. Because for me, it feels good to know that I'm stunting on my dad by ending his bloodline. Like, it's great.
There's that. But also, for me, it's like, okay, I'm like 40. Like, should I have children? Should I, like, Robert De Niro had kids in his, like, 70s?
He did, yeah.
Cary Grant had kids when he was in his mid-80s.
Damn, that guy could fuck.
Yeah, but he shouldn't. Right? I feel like there's a cutoff, isn't there?
Yeah, you don't want your 100-year-old dad at your 21st birthday.
Walk him down the aisle. Right? I don't know.
I mean, yes. It has... The initial thought was that, like, genetic issues were solely responsible for the women having, like, children as they got older.
Because they're bad nurturers.
Sure. However,
he's trying to goad you. You gotta unload on him at some point.
The hemelase, which is the what breaks your DNA apart. Amylase? No.
One of those.
One of those.
The zipper.
A lace.
It is.
It's an enzyme.
It's an enzyme that splits your DNA so that you can have your X and your Y chromosomes so that one of those things can make a baby with another one. They used to think that just decreased in women. And so like any kind of like genetic malformation was solely the woman's fault. However, they've recently realized that men also lack that enzyme as they get older. So it is also their fucking fault.
I mean, I would just assume that, like it's an equally shared thing when your DNA is all fucked up.
No, when I do it.
Is your DNA
That's because you don't
up?
have any DNA.
That's right.
What? I'm born from light? Like, what do you mean?
He doesn't have any to shoot out.
I don't have none to give.
Oh, I mean, you could give DNA, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm going to cut into my balls and give them a straw to suck out my DNA. I don't think so.
That's what that sounds like. It's a Slurpee noise.
It's not quite as good as the Predator noise.
Well, okay, since we're talking about vasectomy, though, like, could you get it undone? Could you be like, whoops,
Yes.
whoopsie?
You can. It's easy. Like it's really hard to do. Like it gets fucked up a lot.
Like, what if you have a vision from like this feels very religious. This episode, God, Jesus comes down and says, "You need to bear a son.
I have a need for you to breed."
Yeah, and you have to do it. Like,
all right, God.
God demands you to reverse your vasectomy. Like,
I will go to Dr. Leiron Long and say, "Hey, undo it. I need to start begetting."
And like that. Do you know the success rate for that? Like, how
it's really low. Like,
really?
Well, it's really hard to do because there's a couple ways to do a vasectomy. There's the straight cut and tie it off. There's the cauterize the end, and then there's the cauterize the end and then tie it.
Okay.
So pretty much if you get cauterized, I got cauterized. You're not going to undo that. Tying, you can see some success to, but even then the successes fail quite a bit.
So if somebody
with women,
okay,
when they get scooped, it's permanent. There's no undoing that.
Can't believe they scoop it.
Well, there's like the tubal.
There's tubal ligation, which is also more permanent than.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it feels also very
because they
like
take a
much more
section
internal,
out,
right? Like, yeah.
Yes, because that's where the female organs are.
Weird.
You'd know this if you've ever been in one.
Put them out. I say, don't be ashamed.
Put them out. Yeah, can you sneeze real hard and plug your nose so your genitals come out?
Let me try to have a uterine prolapse right now. Let's try real hard.
Live on air. It's sweeps month.
It's Pride Month, please.
I mean,
You're
like
right.
you have to. So I learned this when I was like learning about OB stuff for my job.
Nate, what does OB mean?
Oh boy.
Obstetrics.
Obstetrics.
So baby stuff. So if there is, say there's a uterine prolapse when somebody's having a baby, so like the baby comes out and then your uterus falls out.
Takes everything with it.
You are supposed to put it back in via the fist.
Yeah. That
You've obviously never fisted anyone because it looks like that.
No, this is how you put a uterus
don't
back
just say
in.
this. Describe it.
It's not like a
She's doing a punch fist. I'm doing the hand of Adonis.
Hand of Adonis. The toot sweet is what I would call it.
But you're not supposed to like hand of Adonis, toot sweet, narrow little duck face, a uterus back in. You make a fist and you shove that back in.
You think you know like how awful and how anti-women medicine is, and then you realize that when the uterus comes out, you have to punch their pussy. Everything is built around hurting women. Good God.
What, you don't like pussy?
I hate that word.
Pussy?
Yes.
Nate, say it.
Pussy.
I hate it.
What? Well, like
I hate it.
Vagina.
Gentle flower. Like I'm trying to think of other analogies.
Cunt.
Oh, cunny.
Cunt. Cunt.
I think we moved on too fast from gentle flower. How about the mossy cleft?
Huh.
The moss.
The yoni.
The yoni.
We haven't yonied it up in a while.
We haven't.
Especially, well, actually, no, I've yonied it up like within the last couple of months.
You own that.
Yep. I do own that. That's true. Scary. I'm glad I don't have one of those. Because, like, what's the male equivalent of a prolapse aside from the anus, which, you know.
Just that?
You just put sugar on that.
Mm-hmm.
Testicular torsion.
Testicular.
Testicular torsion.
Testicular.
Ball twisty.
That really mostly happens to young dudes, not you're well out of the window for that.
See, like that to me feels wrong. Because,
it's okay.
Like,
if you came to the ER with the potential testicular torsion, you would be seen faster than a woman who they thought might have an ovarian torsion.
Yep.
Because I'm more important. No, like what is the listed reason? Not the Nate Joe
it's,
reason.
It's because you're a man.
It's
and
because you're a
think,
man.
Really? Like that
Yes.
can't be official policy. That
No,
can't be
it
written
is.
down.
It is.
It's 100% is.
Testicular emergencies are treated with more urgency than
lower quadrant abdominal pain in women.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
because the patriarchy.
No, like
because medicine is inherently sexist.
Like listen out. It is because of the board of doctors.
It's because of men.
Yeah,
Okay.
because of men. Male doctors have made the rules, and we've all kept these rules.
Weird.
I mean,
You agree with it. You're like, yeah, no.
I don't agree with it. It's just common practice.
Mm-hmm. It's a real bummer.
But I mean, good for me, I guess. I don't know. Like,
yeah, congratulations. If your balls ever hurt, you can go in and you'll be seen immediately.
Oh, my balls hurt. Right this way, sir.
Man, when I shot my last hot shot, it felt like getting kicked in the balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
he's like, wait 5 days or wait a week to have an orgasm, otherwise it's really gonna hurt. I waited 5 days. I was like, I gotta know. It did not feel good.
Well, you also brought home the sperm measurer.
I did.
The sperm thermometer. How was that whole process?
Spermometer?
Yeah, how was the spermometer? How many miles per hour was that thing going?
Showed 0 sperm. 0 viable sperm.
Do you still have it?
I have another one, yeah. Why, you want to try it?
I think I should try it.
You want to do it live on air?
No, not right now.
Could you if you do, could you go in a different room?
No, you got to stay here. You go outside.
I'm fine with that. I'll go outside.
Just go in the corner like it's the Blair Witch Project.
I'll tell you, like, I don't normally jack my shit standing up because I like to be comfortable. But like, I was doing it just fine.
Sorry.
And then when I was like feeling myself about to ejaculate medically, I would have to grab the cup to catch it. It ruined everything.
That's a good segue into just generalized birth control, because I feel like the awkwardness of, hold on, let me get a device does ruin the moment a little bit.
Your device should be on before you start.
I'm always wearing a condom to be safe.
I never know what's going to happen.
You never know what's going to happen.
He's got one on right now.
God, they should invent the forever condom.
It's called a vasectomy. I got it.
The forever condom brought to you by vasectomy.
I mean, like,
see Dr. Long.
Since we're inventing birth control devices, here's what I really want. Because, like, I have this problem with condoms where, like,
none of them fit because it's too big.
No, they roll up. Every time I put on a condom, it goes rolly because, like, you have to figure out which side is the right side. You know, did I do it inside out or not? You know, and it's like, okay, and then I like flip it around. And then, you know, once I'm having intercourse, I'm gonna add like thunder behind that and make it sound real cool. Having intercourse. When I'm doing that, it kind of like rolls off, which is a problem. And so what I want is like a little like smaller condom put at the head and like little condom girders. Like
attached in your butthole.
Yeah, overalls, just kind of like attaching to like some sort of device, so that way I don't have to think about it.
Well, you should be doing frequent checks to make sure it's still on.
Have you thought about just in your free time, trying on condoms?
Oh, I have.
And finding which one works for you.
I've practiced. The one that worked for me, and this is funny, is
if you say Magnum, you're going to get punched in the throat.
The biggest bigger than Magnum.
Magnum XL.
Magnum XL. No, obviously not. You're looking at me right now. Of course not.
This is not a Magnum man.
No, this is not a Magnum house. Let's be real. No, it's
mine's normal.
The condom invented by Bill Gates. Or he claims that he invented it to solve the AIDS crisis in Africa because he's a weird fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's weird to fix AIDS.
But like
Ronald Reagan?
It had like this kind of hexagonal shape around the side, so it kind of gripped on more.
Oh.
It was nice, and then it also was thin too. So
you could just get some skin glue and just like glue it to the base.
What's skin glue?
It breaks off in about a week. You'll be fine.
Oh,
glue for skin. Or you could do like that sticky stuff on a condom cath.
Mm-hmm.
Just get some of that and just around.
Elmer's glue, and then like peel it off like an Elmer, like the glue hand,
like rubber cement. Rubber cement that condom to your dick.
Because it's a rubber. It's rubber cement.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I would do that. I would put on a paste. Why not? Because I think about it all the time, and it distracts me.
All the time?
Well, when I'm wearing a condom.
Okay. So,
which is all the time, since you said that you always wear one.
All the time.
I got that thing on me.
Never catch him lacking.
Never catch me lacking. I mean, honestly, like when I'm with a dedicated partner, the condom leaves the conversation pretty early.
We've been on 2 dates. We're done.
We're done. It's over. And usually not my request too, which is like my kind of second question when it comes to condoms. And Katie, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you directly, as someone who I just met. Does it feel good?
Don't say it like that.
Well, I don't know how else to say it.
You don't have to say it like
it. Like, how do I ask this question of is it important for the women? Like, does it feel any different?
Let me
is it
ask
different?
your question respectfully.
I
Katie,
think
do you prefer condoms or no condoms?
I prefer not getting pregnant and not getting STDs.
Okay, but like assume that like tests have been run.
Mm-hmm.
And things have been taken care. Like
you're in a loving, committed relationship with no adultery,
right? And
love and connection,
and you're on some form of birth control.
There is not her. There is some sort of either permanent or internal birth control. One of them has.
It's taken care of, or it could be
I feel like I should reiterate. I haven't had sex in over 2 years. Okay, right fine. Now I don't. I would just want some good dickens. All right.
Wow. So what I'm hearing is no difference. Like it's not
like
important.
I said, I would rather I would rather not get pregnant and not get an STD. So if it feels a little weird, or we need to use a little extra lube or something like that because it feels like there's a little bit more friction, then that's just what you have to do.
Okay.
But my biggest concern would be whether or not I'm with a partner who would be able to make me feel good, regardless of there being a condom on or not. And that's be a willing participant in the activities that we can have as adults. But more importantly, I would not want an STD, and I do not want to get pregnant. And I think that it would be nice of a partner to be able to take the responsibility of the not getting pregnant on themselves by wearing a condom. And the condom helps both of us by both of us not getting STD. Even if we've both been tested, I think that it is relatively selfish of a man to think and expect that the woman is the one that's on the birth control.
Okay.
I've also, until like recently, have been on birth control for like 20 something years.
So you don't even know what.
So you're fertile. You just answered Nate's question. If you're not on birth control.
I mean, I might be. Who knows?
Well, I mean, if you pull out the calendar, we could do that. I'm not going to do your ovulation calendar.
I don't know. See, that was the thing is I was told once that I probably have like, who knows what my ovulation schedule is because of the reason that I went on birth control.
Well,
which is crazy periods.
Did you know, and I learned this recently, that birth control actually severs your connection to the moon?
Did you know that most women with a healthy cycle menstruate with the moon? Birth control severs this connection.
Did you know that the moon has nothing to do with the fucking period?
I saw many posts by a doctor.
Like an actual doctor,
like a physician or a PhD.
I didn't see any degree. There's no degree posted. It was just a doctor.
Okay. Yeah,
good doctor. That it severs your connection with the moon.
Okay. Did you know that that's fucking stupid?
My connection to the moon is very strong, and I feel.
Listen, I howled at the moon the other day, and guess what? Nothing happened.
You didn't get pregnant?
I did not get pregnant.
Okay.
I also wasn't getting fucked. So
well,
I was just lonely howling at the moon, as women do.
Yeah, I knew it.
I wasn't hearkening in a period either.
I fucking knew it. Women always be howling at the moon. When we're not looking, they're out there just staring.
I want to hear more of these birth control facts. Okay, so I, for 20-ish years, had severed my connection with the moon.
Okay, wow.
I like that slang for birth control. I permanently severed my connection to the moon, and I feel great.
Men just don't have that. We don't have a connection to the moon. I feel like.
What are you talking about? I'm wearing a crystal bracelet right now.
But like you're just trying to force a connection. It's different. Women don't have to wear a crystal. They have the internal crystal of
the uterus. The uterus is the internal crystal.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm understanding the science here correctly.
Yeah, you got it 100%.
Okay, cool.
I don't even know what to say to the internal crystal. That stopped every single one of my neurons.
I mean, like it's so
you have learned too much.
I feel like I'm a peasant time traveler. You know, like I'm just a medieval peasant that has been transported to the future. And I'm like, no, I think we were right with the homunculi thing. I think there's a little man in there that gets shot into the woman.
Yes.
I knew it.
Millions of little men.
No, just like one big one.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, we're so clear now.
Well, Tyler, what's your opinion? I gave my condom opinion. My con opinion is like, well, okay, like long story short is like, yes, of course I'll wear a condom.
You just don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, like it's more of I will take one for the team, right? Like,
it's not taking one for
the
team.
sacrificial lamb, Nate.
Holding up your end of responsibility.
No,
it's called being an adult.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I got to do the dishes. I gotta wear the condom. You know, like it's a shared responsibility.
Do you think that maybe this way of framing it just now may contribute to your mindset, and that maybe the way we use our rhetoric forms how we behave?
Would you say that the woman has got to do the dishes, or would you say that's her responsibility and you're just helping the team out the few times that you do the dishes?
It's more of just like a shared, like, you know, set of chores, right? Like if birth control is a shared set of chores, like, okay, yeah, no, I'll wear the condom. Like, you know, if you know, that's what the deal has made, like, yeah, like that's fine.
The bargain.
The bargain. Like that. There's a bargaining phase to sex, isn't there? Like, you know, it's like, okay, let's
please.
The bargaining.
The stages of grief.
And then there's anger.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and so yes, like of course I will wear the condom. Do I like it? Like no, I don't think I like it very much.
So, do you think it's because when you're trying to put a condom on, it distracts you from the activities? Like you get, and then you start to become self-conscious.
Well,
then your mind's distracted. Then your boner's like, well, I'm going back in.
It's a number of things, right? It is the like me concerned about it falling off because that's happened before, and like ooh.
No, that's just a freebie.
That's right.
Not a freebie.
Oh, it happens to fall off every time.
For a while there, like they'd be like, "Do you have a condom?" I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I pull out a ramen packet. I don't know the difference.
Is this the way you got snipped?
Tired of that chicken flavored sex?
Well, no, it looks like a condom, and then you just toss it, and you're like, I ain't wearing no fucking condom.
You wear that in your wallet.
Oh, wait, you mean the seasoning packet?
Yeah, the seasoning packet.
Seasoning packet.
You just spent a whole packet of ramen.
Without the dry noodles. We ain't starting until you can cook these.
I was like, is this like a big dick joke? Like,
No, it was.
I can't tell the difference between my packet of ramen and the condom I'm supposed to use.
No, I was just saying the flavor packet looks like a
Gotcha.
condom.
Yeah. that
Maybe you
makes
have to
so
use
much
a
more
literal
sense.
garbage bag.
Get the strongest rubber band you got.
That's how big it is.
Man, when they stopped giving us plastic bags at the grocery stores, I had to stop using condoms.
Somebody's done that. Somebody has put, I don't know who. I just believe it, know it in my heart out there that some sad teenager has tried to use a plastic shopping bag as a condom. Right?
And he's welcome on the show.
No, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's...
I feel like you're not doing a generalization of your gender much service in saying that some boy somewhere tried to use a grocery bag as a condom.
It's the truth. I just know it in my heart. Like, it's not like a teams kind of situation here. I just like... I've been a teenage boy and I've known teenage boys. Yeah, they would try something like that because the embarrassment of going in and buying a condom is real. I remember the first time I bought a condom is like I had to do the whole thing where like I'm doing normal grocery shopping here, and also to sneak that in underneath the tomatoes, you know, like just keep on scanning. Don't
Under
look.
the tomatoes.
Yeah, you gotta hide it. Otherwise, they'll know.
Nate, you got to go do the shopping challenge cart where you get like adult diapers, tampons, condoms, hemorrhoid cream. Just get all the most embarrassing. You got to break yourself at this.
Well, it's not a current problem. It was a problem when I was a teenager. Now it's fine. Now, if anything, it's me bragging. It's
Now
like,
you
oh,
slap those down and you're like, yeah, that's right. You know what's happening later.
only condoms. Sad lady at the grocery store.
No water?
Water.
Stay hydrated.
Oh no!
Make it gross. Get Pedialyte instead of water.
Get coconut water. Delicious.
Well, you will be making nut water, yeah.
No, that is not a problem for me currently, Tyler. I've gotten over that anxiety. I'm just saying, like, as a teenage boy, there was anxiety there, and if you had more anxiety, you would try to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
It's the weird thing about birth control, which as I become older and woke, it is
I'm woke too. I'm better than that. I'm a sequel to woke.
It has been more pushed to be the woman's responsibility. You will find more IUDs out in the world than you will vasectomy because men are taught very early to not get themselves sterilized because, as Katie mentioned, we're going to go off and conquer, spread our seed, do the Genghis Khan.
Well, even better, Tyler, do you remember, have you ever, when was the first time you were given a condom? Like, hey, listen, you're a teenage boy, here's some condoms.
I was never given condoms. I had to buy them.
Like at school, they never gave you condoms.
No.
They never took you aside. Here's
so
your condoms.
the only time I got condoms was going to like Planned Parenthood to get myself tested. They gave me condoms then.
Yeah, I got a condom in college.
Did you use it?
Did I use those condoms? Yeah, I did use those condoms. Right, so good on them.
Mhm.
They didn't staple it to a card, which was a mistake that was actually made.
Yeah.
But I conversely, like I feel like women are given birth control immediately. That's never been like right though. Like I don't know. Like I feel like that conversation happens a lot earlier than it does for men. Where like, hey, we're going to provide you with birth control.
That's because birth control can often be for something other than birth control. It could be hormonal imbalance.
Yes, that's
to
true.
regulate periods.
I would say that there is in some places a harder time to get what is labeled as birth control when you want to use it as a hormone replacement therapy for things like PCOS, endometriosis, really bad acne, horrible periods.
Yeah, dysmenorrhea.
I think
They can't be that bad.
there's a religious aspect.
I wish the listener could see the eye rolls and the pain and the life go out
No,
of her
please
eyes.
understand. I'm punting up these volleyballs so you can slam me in the face.
He wants to be stepped on, Katie.
I forgot my heels.
Heels.
I think that there's in some places it's harder to get access for a girl to birth control because it is called birth control and because it is considered a way to prevent a pregnancy, and those are something that people believe is a thing that should happen regardless of how the girl ends up getting pregnant. It is the idea of preventing it is wrong. So there is this thought that if you want to take a medication that can prevent it, that makes you immoral and will make you an increased chance of being a big old slutty slut.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like even in like very blue states, here in Oregon, like, it's considered somewhat blue.
It's a blue state.
It's a blue state. I still was never given a condom in high school.
We did go to a very conservative high school, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like
I'm betting South Eugene High School, they're passing those
Right,
things
but
around.
you think that if you went to a high school that didn't give out condoms, that high school would be promoting birth control for girls?
No, it's the opposite. I feel like girls in high school get given birth control earlier than men do. Like it's never.
Well, there's
really
no birth control for men.
Well, no, there is condoms. Like I feel like men like encounter condoms later in life than women do. Is kind of what I'm saying. I'm saying that like it is seen more as a woman's responsibility, like earlier in life to
Why do you think that is, Nate?
Well, I mean,
do you think it's because they expect women to get pregnant earlier in life, or do you think it's because they just automatically think that men are disgusting animals who won't be able to keep themselves from raping girls and they want to potentially prevent a rape baby?
Yeah, the second one.
I think it's the first one.
I mean, yes, but like, I don't know.
But is that like, but I mean, like a condom isn't that big of a deal.
It is for a teenage boy.
I mean, like
I feel like it's a big deal.
It's
to put a condom on versus taking medication.
Well, no, I mean, like comparatively, no, but I mean, like it's a
culturally, it feels like a bigger deal.
But giving a boy condom is giving them permission to have sex, right?
No, it's
giving a girl birth control is not giving her permission to have sex. It's telling her she's a whore.
I wouldn't say it's giving men permission to have sex.
No,
right?
but
like,
there is not the same.
Right, but there's a different connotation when you give a boy a condom or a boy gets a condom and a girl is trying to get on birth control. Mm-hmm. Because the likelihood of a parent just being like, oh, let's put you on birth control is very slim. It's usually a girl being like, I would like to go on birth control. And then they have to ask. And then they have to be convince their parent, or even if they have an open mind parents, they then have to convince a provider, a doctor, to say, yes, we're willing to give you birth control. And a boy can just go to the store and buy condoms.
Or get a plastic bag and a rubber band.
Right.
Go grocery shopping at the Dollar General.
Because Nate's getting at the inherent sexism within birth control and misogyny of birth control, and that it's forced to be a woman's responsibility because a condom is just one step too big. Can't be doing that to the fellas. The boys got to be able to play their best game, etc. And that is sort of following the trends of all medicine, and that it's all misogynistic and built around hurting women. Right? Is that what you're going for? Like, the IUD itself is a brutal, barbaric procedure. You would put a man to sleep if they were going to stick a piece of medical equipment through your genitals into your stomach, but we don't do that for women.
I would stay awake for that if they put a thing in my wiener.
It's past your
wiener.
wiener.
It's called sounding.
I would like that. Thank you. No, it's not a conversation that really happens for men because it's not like there's no barrier to it.
Yeah,
if
the responsibility is not on us like it is.
Right. I can take care of this problem over the counter, hide it underneath the tomatoes. I don't have to go to Planned Parenthood.
Does that mean it's in your kitchen, or do you then relocate it in the house? Is it always under the tomatoes?
Well, I mean, no, I'm not like in the house. I mean, like when it's on the little conveyor belt, it's under the tomatoes. When it's in the house, it is like hidden in the deepest part of my closet.
Well, that's probably not going to help the foreplay issue. You're like, no, like
bedside drawer, bro.
People have better access to guns than you have to your condoms.
No, wait, hold on, wait. This is me as a teenage boy. Now, like, yes, they're next to me.
I keep one under the pillow.
I got a couple of random condoms ready.
In every room, you hide a condom just in case it starts.
No, like I don't know what's
I usually
happening.
have the tampons.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you have to be ready. No, I just have a collection of random condom types. I don't know how this happened. I should probably check.
It
the
was
date
probably
on those.
the time that you were trying on condoms to see which one fit the best.
No, that time was long ago.
Oh.
He's got his brand now.
No, I think what happens is that like somebody just hands me a handful of condoms and we're like, hey, we're gonna have sex. I don't have condoms, and like, here you go, collection of condoms.
You telling me
because they went to Planned Parenthood and they give you condoms in Planned Parenthood.
I still have a bag of Planned Parenthood condoms.
Did you go?
Yeah. When I ended my relationship, I got tested.
Cool.
And they gave me more condoms.
Score. But IUDs, I always confuse it with IEDs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a problem.
Both involve exploding.
How does that feel? Good?
I've never had one.
Tyler?
I mean, I've had biopsies of my cervix before.
Okay. How's that feel? Good?
No.
No.
Why not?
They're taking chunks out of my cervix with little claws.
And then laser it.
They don't laser it.
I've seen some cauterization. It's cool. I mean, in theory, it's cool to watch. But
if somebody was to take just a chunk out of like
the head of your penis.
Yeah. No numbing.
Why not? Like, why not put some Ambosol up there?
Because I have a vagina?
Yeah.
I feel like that would work, Ambosol.
I mean,
right? Like,
they would use lidocaine, if anything.
Okay.
It would be a little stronger than the throat spray, yes.
A numbing solution would be nice, yes. But it wasn't, and I don't think in a lot of places it still is common practice to use a numbing agent on a cervix when you're doing any sort of cervical manipulation.
Is there any reason why not? Like, I mean, because it seems like it would be a very helpful thing to have.
Because I am a woman.
Yeah, it's purely a woman thing. Because when I put in a catheter in a dude, it auto-populates as an order the numbing lubricant to inject into the penis to make the whole thing go a lot smoother and less painful. That does not happen with women.
Why, though?
I was told it's because of the length of the urethra for women. That is what a doctor told me. And I told him that was bullshit. And I happened to be sitting next to a bunch of other female nurses, and they said also that it was bullshit, to the point where he put his hands up, backed away, and said, if anybody ever for any reason wants Eurojet for any kind of female catheter insertion, I will give you whatever you want. I'm leaving now. And he walked away.
So, like, what I'm hearing is that conversation needs to go up the chain a little bit more.
Yeah, ladies got to rise up. With the help of us men.
But to answer...
What are you trying to say?
Nate, the real reason is because there is this idea that women are supposed to be able to handle pain more because we give birth to children.
Oh.
So you can have somebody present to the emergency department and they can give people just like a list of symptoms. Age, sex, gender, a list of symptoms. And the symptoms will be the exact same. If the gender is male, they will at a higher rate be triaged more critical based on pain than the woman will. Those numbers are exponentially more so when the woman is a woman of color.
Well, I know the woman of color history there. There is the,
the black people don't feel pain.
The paper of like, them and redheads, right? Like, like they feel painless, which has been corrected. I'm not.
He's so hopeful.
I don't work in a hospital. I don't know these things. I just assumed it's like,
is that an incorrect? Is that a misconception? Yes, that is not accurate. Is that an inherent biases that is still common practice in emergency departments? Yes.
Send out the flyer. Like, what? I mean, I feel like you have computer systems there. Just like have a little pop-ups like, hey, listen, this used to be a thing. Stop it.
You can't. That's not how like inherent biases change, though. That they're like inbred into people's ideas.
So we should kill them.
Yes.
There was no hesitation there.
We should. We're gonna do some murders.
Well, I mean, like, and also like, if you put in a list of symptoms and the only difference is gender or color, then it spits out a number of like, here's how much goo, how many pain reducing goo you need to submit to a person.
I got some pain reducing goo for you.
Do you?
No.
Baby free.
You won't get pregnant.
Excellent.
I mean, all of the problems we have with birth control.
Sorry, dog is eating hair.
Good boy, Dave.
He's old.
So what I'm learning is healthcare is awful, except for unless I'm there.
Yeah, unless
for
you're
me, it's
a
great.
white man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And it's still true.
There are female catheter or female condoms. There is spermicide. There are quicker reversing birth controls. There's long-acting birth controls. So like long-acting birth controls would be like the Nexplanon, which is implanted in the arm, and like an IUD. And the IUD can be hormonal or non-hormonal, and those go into the uterus. There is long-acting also, which is the depot shot that lasts 3 months. Then
all these sound very scary.
Well,
She hasn't even got to the crystal one.
Well, I mean, no, like I feel like I've heard
there's
like,
a patch. There's a ring.
Yeah.
The patch is good for a week. The ring is good for a month.
Didn't the NuvaRing kind of get like slammed for like being dangerous in some fashion?
I believe that was debunked.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, like it feels like all of these like
there could be problems with anything that you put in your body that has hormones on it.
Yeah.
Well, there's the pill.
The pill.
There's also self-aggregating, long-acting injectable microcrystals.
Oh, you're
Slim.
kidding me.
Well, that I feel like that's a good way to like birth control to retain your connection to the moon, right?
So yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I actually happened, because we talked about this last night. I was like, I wonder if people use crystals for birth control. And the first article I found was on the website. That's very flashback to an earlier time in the world. I fucking love science. Last year, they published an article about this new thing, the self-aggregating, long-acting injectable microcrystals. And since you brought up the Nexplanon, it's trying to replace that. They basically inject a goo in you, a crystallized goo that slowly breaks down over the same length of time that a Nexplanon would.
5 years.
They hope, but it's not going that long. But it's like, it's not
It
a
never
foreign
does.
device. Got him! But they like it because it's not an implantable device. No doctor will accidentally inject it into a muscle and then it has to stay there until you get surgery. They'll just break apart. Because that was something I read about the Nexplanon. Doctors will just inject it into your bicep, and when it's time to take it out, you have to have a whole surgery for it instead of just getting it removed.
A little cut. So is it more than like the depot? Because depot is a 3-month long injection.
I'm not exactly sure. It's a little longer than depot, I think.
Okay.
But, I mean, they probably won't switch to
So
depot.
is it then it is a hormonal?
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Do you know if it's a progesterone, estrogen?
I don't. I just saw that it was called Slim for self-aggregating microcrystals. I was like, oh, baby.
Gotta give me anything slim.
That's, no comment.
I mean, do you want
like some wide?
do you want some historical birth control? I got some historical birth control.
You tell me some. Hang on.
I'm just getting out a cigarette.
So there's
She's pulling out your notes too.
Oh, okay, cool. It's going to be a historical birth control challenge.
Go.
Okay. The ancient Greek is where I'm starting. Ancient Greek.
I don't have anything that old, man. You win.
Crocodile dung mixed with honey. You slam that in right up to the cervix, and that would stop sperm from going in.
I bet it also stopped anything from happening. I bet the person died.
No, I mean, like, I assume it's dried crocodile dung. We're not taking
so
freshies.
then it works like a diaphragm.
Yeah, I mean, I assume the sticky honey is really the thing that's doing the job here.
Honey is antimicrobial,
Mm-hmm.
so the honey is probably also preventing infection from the said crocodile dung.
Yeah, so it's like a diaphragm.
Yeah, but like how do you get it out? That's what I want to know.
Well,
That's what I was thinking about.
It's probably solid.
Yeah.
You make it,
Like
more
a
than likely
discus?
they pad it out or something so the crocodile dung is a solid form.
A mud pie.
Slather it with honey
Mm-hmm.
for the antimicrobial thing, and then you just it up there. And then when you're done having sex,
Yeah.
reach in there and take it out.
Tyler, does that do anything for you?
Yeah. I would. So
why?
if I'm there, my shit's on hard, I'm ready to go. And Cleopatra's like, hold on. Yeah.
I mean, you're going to hold on for Cleopatra.
Oh, yeah. We're put 2 in. I don't give a fuck. We're going all night.
Never double bag the crocodile dung honey.
Eventually, you're going to run out of space.
I was like, you got one for me? Let's go.
That's okay. Ancient China also had an interesting one. It was a cocktail drink that you could drink. 1 part lead, the other part mercury. Would prevent a pregnancy.
Prevents
yes,
a
1
lot of
silver
things.
bullet, please.
Also, I think a gun would do the same thing.
I think that's oral sterilization, please.
I mean, they would put Quicksilver in everything, though. So, you can't blame them. It looks cool.
It does look cool.
I would drink that
and
shit.
Hey, if it works, who am I to I'm not going to shit on anyone's culture.
Yeah.
Heritage, not hate.
No, but let's go back even further to the Bible. Watch. So in between China and the Bible, or China, in between China and Egypt, we have the Bible.
Continue.
The Bible actually advocates for the pull-out method. There's a passage that relates to like if you don't have children, pull out.
I thought it was a sin to spill your seed.
Well, the Bible says a lot of things.
It depends on the book you read. It contradicts itself all the time.
Right.
Oh, that's right. You know about this stuff.
A little bit.
You do the Bible stuff.
A little bit.
Yeah. And also like
the Bible stuff.
They outlawed contraception after the plague because so many people died and they wanted to repopulate. And also wars. We need, people to fight wars.
Yeah, we got to fill people into the imperial machine.
Right. So like there was a big push for like, hey, don't do contraception. We need as many babies as you got. And so,
And the Mormons were like, yes, sir.
The Catholics mainly back in the day.
White people. Only white people.
Catholics were really just like, older Mormons, if you think about it.
Someone out there's going crazy. Someone out there's going crazy at that one.
I don't.
If you think about it.
I don't.
When you think about it, Catholics are kind of like older Mormons. Yeah. No lies detected.
No. Not even similar religion.
Do you know who was credited with the first condom? Casanova. Casanova apparently invented.
That dirty boy.
Whatever. It's a lie, obviously. I'm sure there's some guy that thought, I could put something on there. Right?
You got a grocery bag?
Yeah. Like a medieval grocery bag.
Casanova wrapping his Trader Joe's bag around his dick.
He's lambskin is what he's accredited for, the lambskin condom.
Oh.
He called it the insurance cap. Which, it's
you know
cute.
What? That's nice.
Yeah, good for him.
I expected he would just be a dirty, raw boy.
Dirty, raw boy?
He probably was until he got dirty and raw.
Yeah.
Tertiary syphilis is a motherfucker.
So after the crocodile diaphragm and the condom, the third idea actually was the sponge. It came right after Casanova invented his condom.
Did he rip off a witch's scalp and put that in there?
I guess. The sponge to me is fascinating for some reason. I don't know why.
Why?
Because it's still being used technically.
Yeah.
Who's doing that? I hate to bring up a Seinfeld bit.
Oh, it's okay. I was thinking the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is he sponge worthy?
Yeah. Seinfeld is not sponge worthy. Not for him. All the 17-year-old girls are there. Not for him.
Yeah, go in raw. Get some of that Seinfeld money. No, so the sponge, do you know how the modern sponge works? I guess how it probably has worked for us for our
synthetic. We're not killing a creature and then coming on it.
No, we're not putting a sea sponge up someone's cunt. Sorry, I have to change the cunt because she doesn't like buzzing.
It's such a
vagina.
You can say vagina.
Vagina.
Or vagina.
Love tunnel.
Washington and vanilla. Oh, love tunnel. It's the love tunnel. It's I swear.
It stops at the end.
The stink whistle.
It's really more of a
penis.
It's really more of a love cave if we're it doesn't go all the way through.
A canal.
Sponge. Tell me about the sponge.
So, did you look at any sponges?
I would never look at a sponge. The whole idea to me is just awful. Because what? I'm doing my thing, doing my business.
So, how do you picture it?
My rod is touching a sponge.
No, the sponge. What does the sponge look like?
A kitchen sponge, a square that you just kind of put in there. It's let me soak it up.
Brillo for her.
Call me the scrub daddy.
I'm sticking this sponge up your predator. So it's basically a little spongy disc that it's not a dish sponge, and some of them will secrete hormones.
So
or some of them laced with spermicide too.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Some will do hormones, some do spermicide.
But it's a night of activity, right? It's not I'm constantly having a sponge in there that's releasing hormones. It's
yeah, you don't wear it all the time.
Yeah. So what did the hormones do then? What are they doing?
It's like taking 2 birth control pills, acting as a plan B.
Okay.
And most of them do the spermicide because it's
just so weird to me that there's so many options out there. It's no, the sponge is for me. That's the one.
Well, some women can't have other birth control. Like my friend Alyssa, you can bleep her name or not. She don't care.
I'll bleep half her name.
She had She had 3 failed IUD insertions because it was too painful and anatomy issues that she had to be put under.
She has a spiral cervix.
I don't like when you name organs after Saw characters. But so they put her under, which is something that is not common at all. But now more places are offering nitrous gas.
They should. Can I have nitrous now, please?
I don't have it on me. Let me run to the kitchen.
All right.
It's just there's a lot of different methods because I think for 2 reasons. One, not every birth control works for everyone the same. And 2, we can't rely on men. So there are more options for women.
Yeah.
Because as I learned this trying to buy female condoms in Oregon, I went to the anti-ice sex positive kink shop to look for
give them a shout out.
Vaginal condoms. Oh, I don't remember what it's called.
Damn.
Yeah.
You suck.
It's something like All Your Needs or something.
Okay. At her pleasure.
So, yeah, on Her Majesty's Secret Cervix. Downtown Springfield, you can find it. She explained to me, it's like, those are considered a medical device. And I said, what? She goes, yeah. They take a little more, they're more expensive to produce. So the government decided to classify them as medical devices so that insurance could pay for them. And I said, huh. So basically, it's harder for women to get condoms that they can control. And she goes, and gay men. So they've created this extra barrier. You have to go through a doctor to get condoms that women have complete control over. Because
you shouldn't double back.
A man could be like, I'm going to non-consensually fuck you, rape. I'm trying to get past the algorithm. And
sewer slide.
He's not going to stop to put on a condom, but if a woman maybe she would have the ability to wear an internal condom if she wanted to. Like it could be already be in place. I'm just saying it's let's say someone's married to someone she doesn't want to get pregnant by, so she puts in her own condom so she doesn't get pregnant. That option is removed from women because they have to go through a doctor.
Yeah.
Because there's barrier after barrier on contraceptives for women.
Interesting.
Also, like the sponge would it's like, do you know what a diaphragm is?
Yeah, I learned that just recently.
So it's like,
you're supposed to sing from your diaphragm.
Okay.
I'm coming.
So I mean, it's essentially like the sponge is like, if you're, I guess I don't know why you're like hung up on the sponge, but not hung up on a diaphragm.
Well, because like the diaphragm stops everything, right? It's like no sperm shall pass here. I'm the cool diaphragm.
Yeah, it's the Gandalf of
yes.
It's freaking Gandalf of the vagina. But like the sponge, could it slurp up to the other side? Like me, if I'm a cool sperm, I could get out of that. Well, that's sponge.
Why
it does release spermicide.
They're covered in spermicide,
and it makes
they're covered in sperm killers
noise when your penis hits.
Well, couldn't I go around if I'm okay? Say I'm a sperm. Couldn't I just swim around the
around the sponge that is to the cervix?
That is shooting out goo that kills you.
I guess at the time I was just thinking of it as a square sponge that's off to the side.
Yeah, but why would it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It didn't seem this seemed like a bad idea. You shouldn't have that.
Katie has her face covered in her hands and she's backed away. What do you think goes on in there, Nate? I think is the question she's trying to ask.
I mean, I feel like.
Do you know what a vagina looks like at the end? Not your end, but at the other end.
Yeah, a bit like an anus. It's like this small opening there. Slurp it up.
Okay. Well,
she's going to explode, listener.
It's not puckered like an anus. I don't think it's also classified as a sphincter. So also not an anus.
So it doesn't open and close? It doesn't move?
It dilates.
Okay.
In the event that it needs to dilate. So in the event of pushing a baby out. But it's called the cervical os. Like you have your cervix, which is kind of like, those little toys that are like cylindrical, and you can they look kind of like a
cervix.
They do. Or like a sea cucumber, those toys that kind of look like that. They're filled with liquid.
Yeah. You squeeze them and they go in.
They keep going up and up and up.
Okay.
That essentially is kind of like what a cervix looks like.
A bit like
So
a
it's-
straw then.
But it's like, gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time describing this. It's not flat is the thing. So like if you were to put a speculum in a consenting vagina.
Luckily, I've brought one.
If you were to do that and you were to open it up, the cervix isn't just a flat at the end of the vagina. It kind of protrudes a little. You can see it.
Like an orange juicer.
There's a little hole in it, and that's called the cervical os, and that is the part that dilates. So the sponge can't be a square just stuck to the side wall of the vagina because that doesn't do anything. The sponge would go over the top, and more than likely it's a little concave.
It is. It's like a little disc.
And so it hooks and sets over the top of the cervix. Suction cups itself a little bit to that cervix, and then it's covered in a bunch of sperm killer. So your mighty semen, mighty sperm,
my strong boy,
your strong boy, unless he
I hate my weak boy sperm.
comes over and like claws his way around the sponge with his greedy little sperm hands.
Yeah.
Somehow doesn't get murdered by the sperm killer, and then gets up in there. Then good Lord.
Found an egg. And just
Little baby Nate running around.
Yep, there he
Found
is.
found a baby, egg, made it whatever, and then all of the other Plan B hormones that are secreted from said sponge aren't preventing implantation. It does not cause an abortion. It just prevents implantation of the egg onto the sidewall fucking uterus.
You spoiled my surprise.
Then sure, you might. But I feel like the chances of that are, they would probably study that.
I mean, yeah, like there's a failure rate to sponges, right? Like
There's a failure rate to everything.
Yeah. The failure rate of condoms for typical use, 13%. Because they fall off. I have a hard time keeping that bad boy on. I need the condom overall.
The suspenders.
Suspenders for
into
condoms.
your butt.
Yeah, I don't know where it would hook onto. I think I'm wearing like a what's the sports thing?
Stay
A
wet.
jock strap.
Yeah, jock
Stay
strap.
wet, baby. I'm getting in the device.
But Tyler, that could totally work though. Couples love devices.
You come up from the bottom of the bed wearing a fucking mech suit. It's like, it ain't coming off.
Baby,
It
I'm ready.
recycles the sperm and rehydrates me.
It's releasing steam.
Oh, God.
It's like fucking Magic Tech armor.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, but I am feeling better about the sponge. I kind of did picture it as a kitchen sponge, and I think that was my problem.
I'm just more concerned that you pictured that you would somehow just like slap it on the side wall of the vagina and
I
hope
don't know
for
how
the
that
best.
thing works.
Like hope you don't have the Brillo pad section out.
Well, that's the grippy side.
Oh, okay.
That's how it stays where it's supposed to be.
Oh, babe, this hurts. Let me reach in there and turn it around.
Don't you
turning a ribbed condom inside out so it's ribbed for your pleasure.
can't use this on a nonstick. Okay, the sponge. Cool.
What are some other old timey ones? Katie, you
Well,
said you have old timey ones.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have any. It's not this good. It's
The
it's
first-
all sad.
The first IUD, it was silken.
Oh,
Don't know if that
But they
worked.
thought that was too soft for women. So
Yeah.
they put in copper.
they made it in copper.
I don't know how that would work.
It's
to be
not
honest.
hurting her enough.
It probably works the same way as the non-hormonal one,
Or it
which
just
is-
blocks
it
things.
Just it sets in the uterus. If I remember, granted, if there's any OB nurses or OBGYNs out there listening to this,
Shut up.
Yeah, a woman
definitely,
speaking.
definitely correct this.
No,
but
don't. We're not. I'm not taking
Yeah, we're
corrections
actually
this
gonna
time.
I believe what it is that it sits in the uterus so that there is the idea that there's something there, so they don't actually have to implant anything because like space is taken. Like you can't,
Okay.
like you can't get pregnant on a pregnancy.
It's like a very
Mhm.
small diaphragm then. Kind of like
it's shaped like it's kind of like an anchor,
yeah, it's the
Mhm.
Tesla T.
No.
except that T has never seen in the inside of a vagina.
He has so many
Or
children.
uterus.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he just mails cum.
God, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, and also, like, isn't the whole deal with, like, okay, we have to move on at some point, but I have one question about the IUD, which
Mhm.
isn't, like, half the point to cause inflammation? No?
Not supposed. I don't believe
What?
so.
No, because, like,
Well,
this was spoken on one of the articles I read, which is like the inflammation causes production of white blood cells, which attack sperm, apparently.
That could be a small byproduct, but no, that's never the hope. Like,
Okay.
That's why a lot of them are copper, because copper is spermicidal in nature.
Well, that's why I was trying to understand the silk IUD. Is like maybe that was helping. I don't know.
I don't think they had a lot of science when they were trying to put silk up women.
Maybe they're just like, oh, this might be feel good. I don't know who this character is, but he's very dainty and he loves just putting things in there.
Putting silk up your fanny.
Moving on. Okay. Where do I go here? Because there's a lot of different places I could go. Have you listened to the Loretta Lynn song about the pill?
No.
It kind of owns. I'll clip in a little bit here.
Okay.
But all I've seen of this old world is a bed and a doctor bill. I'm tearing down your brooder house, 'cause now I've got the pill.
Just believe me. See, wow, that was cool.
That's good.
Amazing.
I love
I
Loretta.
love the coal miner's
I could
daughter.
actually play it. I do have it queued up, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to
Turn
hear
it off.
Um.
I'm too busy looking at Smart Girl Philippines.
Well, okay. Where do we want to go with this? Because I think we've said a lot about birth control, but like, the topic is birth control. I don't hate birth control, but I hate everything around birth control.
Oh, I can give some of those. Those are the facts.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's
let's
kind
do some of those.
Yeah, because I think that's the thing that is really missing here is because like I don't like I hate that women can control their bodies, and so that's why I'm going to put it low on the list. No, like. Like the things around
This is evil. It's stopping me from spreading my seed.
Yeah, like the things around birth control are what I hate. So you got excited.
Well, that's because like I guess I don't know. It's not really. So what I looked up when I was researching birth control was the things that I thought were important to mention, which is the before the birth control pill came on was the forced sterilization of women of color
In Puerto Rico, yeah.
Yep.
Well, no.
It was before that.
Yes. So this is the law that was passed that the states could mandate who they felt could deem somebody unfit, which were primarily people that were lower IQ, people of color.
Margaret Sanger.
She was the mother of Planned Parenthood, which they have since said that they don't agree with her because she was a big old eugenics bitch.
Because she
was in the KKK.
She was advocating for birth control for eugenics, not
but
for like.
That's what that song's about. The KKK took my baby away.
It was 1927 Buck v. Bell is the Supreme Court is what upheld that state. I think it was Virginia, but then also South Carolina was a big one where they could say like, oh, we can sterilize you without your consent.
Cool.
A large amount of those were women of color. It was called the quote unquote Mississippi appendectomy, where people would go in thinking they were getting appendectomy or go in to have their tonsils removed and then find out years later that they had actually been sterilized.
Surprise.
Happy 250th birthday, America.
God bless America.
The IHS was pretty awful about that as well. There was one statistic I found said that like 60,000 people have been sterilized in a certain amount of time, but that was just for the eugenics. For like American Indians between 1970 and 1976, at least 25% had been sterilized without their consent or knowledge.
So we hate birth control.
Well, this was not birth. This was like forced on people in an order to prevent them from being able to get pregnant because they were deemed like unworthy. The Rio Piedras, sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Rio Piedras trial, which is in Puerto Rico, is the one that you were referring to, which is in the mid-1950s, which is where they took a trial for a progesterone-only birth control.
Where the pill came from.
To see what the results were on a recently converted slum to project housing. The women were not given informed consent on what it was, and the person running the study in Puerto Rico told the guys that were wanting it, Mr. John Rock and Gregory Pincus, that the side effects were pretty significant, and that a number of women had dropped out of the trial because of the side effects. They said that wasn't worth doing anything about, and they continued on with it. They were also doing a trial at the same time in the U.S. However, from what I could find, it sounded like that dosage of the progesterone pill was less than the dosage of the progesterone pill that they were giving to the women in Puerto Rico. That being said, there was also a study that was done, and then like a couple of research papers that I saw that like re-looked at the study that was talking about the like disproportionate use of birth controls based on ethnic groups. And those groups that have like lower usage of birth controls are women of color, Hispanic, African American, American Indians, which if you look at like the general trauma aspect of why they would not exactly trust the healthcare system, it makes complete sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like the invention of where the birth control pill comes from, yes, hate it.
Evil eugenic system created by a KKK loving biatch.
And we love the birth control pill though, right? Like I mean, that's the like whoopsie doodle is like, you know, it did
whoopsie doodle.
I mean,
if you want to make some lumpia, you got to kill some chickens.
I feel like there's a better way to invent the birth control pill.
Sure. There's always been more ethical ways to do it. Yeah. We just never have.
It's just it has disproportionately affected a specific group of women in a way to control a population that the United States government deemed was not worth keeping around.
Did you know that they had sterilization clinics in factories that women they would send to on their lunch break to go get them sterilized and then put them back to work?
Oh, also, it's not like super past because the Irwin County Detention Center in Georgia had in 2020, there was a whistleblower that went through.
And there still is forced sterilization going on right now.
They went from their lunch breaks, got forced sterilized, went back to work.
Lucky they got a lunch break.
And if they couldn't, they would send them home, but they had to be back to work the next day.
Oh, yeah.
That's fast.
God damn.
The person doing that was just like,
well, they're just like,
was it a tubule?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't, and that's pretty much, that's permanent.
Out there's like the David Blaine of tubal ligation. He's just like look that way. Snap. He just does it with like his fingers. He just like snaps off the tube.
That's terrible.
Like lighting a cigarette in a cool way.
Should we get to ice?
Yeah. Okay. So like there's modern sterilization efforts which we do not approve of. Boo on them is what I say. Well, no, like there is the like confirmed cases of sterilization happening in ice facilities.
Yeah. And pregnancies, like rape pregnancies.
Right. Like why would you sterilize someone at an ice facility if you didn't want to, assault them?
And
because you think that they're
breeding.
of a lesser human.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yes.
It's more eugenics.
Right. Boo.
Happy birthday, America.
Well, yeah.
250 bicentennial. Is that it? Or is it centennial?
Like, it's hard to agree with somebody when like, there are two types of people that are saying yay for birth control. One is somebody who's like, we should choose when we want to have a child or if we want to have a child. And the other side is like, I don't want those people to exist. And we both agree that birth control is important.
They have an uneasy truce.
It's not a truce, I would say. It's just like, it's like, me and Hitler might agree that we like peanut butter.
And I'm I'm willing to bet that those same people that are like, I don't want those people to exist, are the same ones that are pro-life anti-abortionists.
Yeah,
they got to be close.
Yeah, maybe. Because they want more white babies.
Yes.
That whole thing. I don't know.
Well, the anti-abortionists are not, they're pro-fetus. They're not actually pro-life.
Correct.
Which is why Plan B is in danger. I don't know if you've caught up to that. Ever since like Roe v. Wade kind of got semi-overturned. Right.
Fully.
Well, in certain states, right? Like,
well, Roe v. Wade was fully overturned. There is no federal law protecting the women's right to have control of their body and decide who gets to reside in it.
Right. And as a result, arguments could be made, which are not true, but I'm going to say them, is that like when a sperm meets that egg.
Yeah. Oh, the Alabama method.
Right. Life, the spark of God is born. And if you take a Plan B pill that then kind of shoos it away out of the uterus, that is technically an abortion. However, because I know that you're both are wanting to jump in on this. That doesn't work like that. Plan B doesn't do that way.
It does not. And it doesn't work on everyone either. Like it's calculated for very low weight. So if you're overweight,
that's why you need Ella.
Ella? Who's Ella?
So
she's enchanted.
I believe it's called Ella. So Plan B is for, oh God, you're gonna make me remember stuff. Whatever. Less than 90 kilos, I think. Or you can, if you are
how many stone is that?
If you are above the weight recommendation for Plan B, you can take 2. Okay. Or there is another, quote unquote, there is another emerging contraceptive out there, which I thought was called Ella, but I don't know for sure, and I don't feel like looking it up. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I'm glad to know that Ella's out there, though.
Which is approved for use in a higher weight patient. Okay. So,
or you can take that Chinese cocktail,
or the Chinese cocktail. Yes, nothing like a little mercury and lead poising.
Yeah,
just eat some tuna fish and chew on some windowsills.
Excellent.
Birth control.
Wow.
Got it. Yeah, no, the Chinese cocktail is also from Crank 2. I should not confuse the two. Okay, so I've been changed. I'm a changed fella.
It's not as changed as me.
It's time for me to take, it's my turn to take male birth control. Mm-hmm. I got a couple options.
Let's hear it.
The science is groundbreaking and underfunded.
Because the men don't like the side effects, so they dropped out of the study.
It's kind of amazing how underfunded like any of this is. I think it's like to the range of like 20 million a year, which for medical research is nothing. Mm-hmm. So cool.
Just for men or birth control in general?
Birth control in general. All of it. It's all shared in the same pool. But if you want to sign up for cool birth control trials, I had the website. It doesn't matter. You can. I'll add the link to the show notes there, fellas. Yeah. Because like there's a couple, like you can rub goo on yourself that prevents you from producing sperm.
And might get you hard. You can jack off.
And like, and honestly, the neat thing about the male birth control option that is still in trial is that it doesn't reduce your testosterone, which I thought I would kind of fuck up your testosterone. Mm. The only thing it does is that, you might get headache, fatigue, get some acne.
Katie, what are the side effects of the birth control pill?
Headache, fatigue. It can help with acne in some people, nausea, body aches, mood changes.
So yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them for the male birth.
The thing that has been expected of women for a millennia.
Which is funny because they canceled the trial for the male birth control pill because those symptoms were presenting.
Okay, but let's, to be understanding of clinical trials, is that the likelihood of so this was explained, I watched a thing that explained it pretty well by an OBGYN. She said that the symptoms that women feel are considered appropriate for the medication that they are taking that are going to directly impact their life. So they're taking medication to not have a pregnancy, which is going to directly impact their lives, meaning that the threshold for the symptoms that are required for that medication are higher because that the thing that they are trying to prevent directly impacts them. Male birth control does not prevent the man from getting pregnant. So they have a different symptom threshold. It prevents the man from getting another person pregnant, but that pregnancy is not going to directly affect the man's life.
So if we're taking like a calculation.
So the symptom threshold for the man is different because the thing that it's preventing does not affect their body.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still though, like that this feels like a technicality, Right,
but in the eyes of somebody that's running a clinical trial, like it's just, even if there were, because I read an article that like guys were saying that no, it's definitely something that I would actively take if I knew I could. Mm-hmm. And I'm disappointed. Like I'm bummed that it was stopped or that it's not out there for me to use. So it's not just that
getting bummed is also good birth control.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not that there's just a bunch of guys being like, oh, I can't handle the symptoms. Are there? Sure. Of course there are other guys, but like, it was also in the eyes of like the FDA is that they didn't think that it was appropriate to approve a medication where the symptoms for the thing that it's preventing does not directly affect the person that's taking the medication. As in the person that's taking the medication is not going to themselves get pregnant.
Yeah.
So that those symptoms are not something that they thought was like necessary for them to have.
Boo. I mean, like, no, really, because, like, you know, it does kind of say, like, it is a woman's responsibility in you know, a technical clinical trial language, right? I mean, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and like, you know, like,
you like that? Does that feel good?
Well, no, I like.
That's what you asked her.
He said, "Does that feel good?"
Do you like it when it feels good?
We're gonna get some deranged DMs on this one.
Oh.
It feels good.
Wowie, wowie, wowie.
Shoot.
Just once when I come, I want to do an awooga.
It'd be nice.
Like a wooga or a wooga.
Yeah.
Wait, you think I had?
Thank you, Nate. Thank you.
Although that's really more of like a toy version of a wooga. Anyways.
A klaxon.
Yeah. I would take male birth control because I think one of like an anxiety I have around sex is like, I wonder if there's a little Nate running around. It'd be nice to have that control to say like, no Nate's running around here.
Brother, have I got a friend of mine you can meet? His name is Leiron Long.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a really fantastic thing you can do.
So do you know how much it was in total? My vasectomy? And I don't have great insurance.
No, I would say like 500.
It was $421 total for a lifetime of guilt-free. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But like, you know, the main thing is it's not reversible. And if you're a person that wants to maybe like, you know, change your mind.
You know what you could do? You could just store your sperm before you get a vasectomy.
And you can adopt.
Well, that's different. I need my genetic.
Yeah, you got to conquer. That's right.
I need my genetic legacy to go on.
You can go and store your sperm.
Where?
Yeah, we
at
have
a sperm
freezer.
bank.
My freezer?
You could like go and you could go to a sperm bank and you'd be like, listen, or like whoever does the fertility office and be like, listen, I'm going to get a vasectomy because I feel like it's important. However, I want to make sure that if in the future I happen to meet somebody, even though I at this point in my life don't want kids and I want a permanent solution to that, if in the future I meet somebody who's like, you want to know something, this is really important to me, or I meet a couple that can't have kids and I'm like BFFs with them and I want to make, they're like, hey, do you happen to have some spunk? And I'm like, you want to know what I got in the freezer? Spunk.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, well, because
So, like,
like,
I just cut it off.
That's what the questions they asked is like, you know, hey, would you ever want to have kids? If so, don't do this.
Yeah, there
Right, but you can
was a
still-
pretty long, like before the guy felt my balls, we went through a very long discussion about, hey, this is permanent, just so you know. Like, sure, you could try to get the reverse, but it probably wouldn't work. Are you still comfortable with that? The first question is like, do you have any kids? Like, no. Like, do you want kids? No. And he's like, all right, seems pretty easy then.
Yeah, because like I feel like if you want kids, it would be nice to have the option to rub a goo on my face and be ready. Or the one that I really like is
I'd read those directions again, Nate, to make sure you're rubbing it on the right head.
it's moisturizing.
You walk in there with the face mask. Who's
Wait.
ready to not get pregnant?
Oh, just use it to jork.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like
I'm just thinking of like Hannibal Lecter walking into a room.
You make that noise. Katie makes the predator noise. It all works out.
it all works out. No, the thing I actually think is really cool is the like Vas Deferin glue. They take a little needle of Vas Deferin goo, like rubber cement, and they inject in the Vas Deferin and it clogs it, and it prevents any sperm from going out.
How long does that last?
A while.
Okay.
And if you like, you know, actually, no, I'm ready to like inseminate. I
Start a family, please.
They inject the reverse gooification.
I do not
liquid.
want a family or children. I only want to inseminate. My name is Nate. I put the Nate in inseminate.
I have decided to start many families. So if you're there, they have the anti-glue chemical, and they just inject that in, and it clears up the pipes, and you're good to go. That sounds great to me. Give me that.
You could just get snipped. Do you see a world where you're going to have kids?
Like that. That's really the like the question is like I don't see a world for me to have kids. I remember it was like around like last year. My mom called me at like 7:00 in the morning. It's like, Nate, are you gonna have any kids? I'm like, I'm 40. And she's like, no, that's not too old. I'm not dating anyone. She's like, oh yeah. And then that was the end of the conversation. Right? Because both are true. And even if I was dating somebody, like they're not going to want to have kids probably. And like, I don't want to have kids. You know, I've never been in a situation in my life where I'd want to have kids. Right. So I was like,
when I was younger, the thing that I always said was, if I met someone who wanted kids, I would be comfortable having kids with them if they were like, I was going to stay with them forever, whatever. Like it would be a shared decision making kind of thing. But now, like you said, I'm 40. I'm not going to be 60 at my kid's 21st birthday. Fuck that. I'm not having no fucking kids. Fuck that.
I feel like the cutoff.
Whatever time I have left as a sexual being, guilt free.
Well, and I thought about it before this conversation. My cutoff range is 45. 45, I'm getting snipped because unless like, you know, like sex is really good and she's like, hey, speed it up a little bit. I'm like, yes, ma'am.
What?
I mean, what? If she's like, I want to be off birth control, get snipped, I would be like, yeah, sure. Yes. Okay. Like they're motivating.
Yes, ma'am. Oh. Yes, ma'am.
I said, yes, sure, not sir.
Well, no, I was just saying. I didn't think you said yes, sir.
No butt babies around here.
I was gonna say, be polite and say yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Or mistress.
Well, it depends on the person.
Yes, sir.
Right. If there was a motivating factor, I would get that sooner. But like 45, I think is good because like I don't want to have like that's retirement age in 20 years, right?
And also, you did say to me, I wanted to see you do it first.
He's got to make sure there's no 5-year side effects before he gets his snippy snipped.
Yeah. Have we said everything? This has been all over the place for me. It's been, have we said what we wanted to say about birth control? Like, is there anything we're leaving on the table here that
I think that there are benefits for it when used by somebody who wants control over who wants to feel comfort that they are the ones that can ensure that they're not going to get pregnant. I also feel that there are very important uses for it as a hormone replacement therapy for things like endometriosis, PCOS, dysmenorrhea, so like irregular periods. And I think that it should be, in some instances, sold as a hormone replacement instead of a birth control, because I think people get weird about it by the label of birth control, considering its shady history of being made.
Yep. And also, the only thing I truly want to hammer home, make crystal clear, fellas, think about this a little bit. You should do more.
Yeah, get a vasectomy.
Get a vasectomy. Be responsible. Like,
there was an interview with a urologist that I watched, and he said he gave himself a vasectomy.
He probably didn't have thick cords.
He did not. He didn't. Probably not.
I feel like I would have to loop around a bit more. I think my vas deferens are closer to the taint than probably the normal amount.
The things you think about your body and bodies in general astound me.
My body is just like a collection of meat and bones and organs and
skin and death.
I know. It's just like I feel like mine is just a bit more cobbled together than most people's.
You hear that? He's got fucking corpse bride down there.
A little bit.
Jack Skellington. You want to do this one, Nate?
Here at Hate Speech, we have something called the spectrum of hate, where we rank things scientifically.
Yes.
Unalterably. Permanently. On the spectrum, at the top of the spectrum, the tippy top, the number one best guy, LeVar Burton. The very bottom of the spectrum, the anti-LeVar Burton, one Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, and everything in between.
I like how we say the one Adolf Hitler. Like there's a couple of them around.
Well, there's
a couple of them around.
Okay, yeah.
We've created more.
Oh, dang. Vasectomy for Adolf Hitler is what I say.
He gave himself a pretty permanent vasectomy. I'll tell you. I'll give him that. Props to Hitler on that one.
Yeah, props to Hitler.
Hitler's the only one who ever killed a Hitler, so...
I mean, like, this one's kind of a tricky
one.
I
hate to hand it to him.
This one's a tricky one, because really it kind of started with, like, I don't like wearing a condom. It was kind of the start of this journey. But the end of this journey kind of went into a split place of just, like, it's a very messy history for a very important thing.
Yeah, it's a messy history, and it's something that we as men have not been trained to or even expected to think deeply about. If we don't want to wear the condom, what we're asking our partner to do. That's pretty tough.
How much do we hate that?
Well, I hate medical sexism, if that's what you're asking, but it's not the episode.
Well, yeah, so it's got a sprinkling of medical sexism.
It does, yeah. Like, we knew this was going to be a big one all over the place because it is a complicated thing.
And
it's a secret episode about men and how we're terrible.
I
They love
actually-
that.
Oh, was
You know
I
what?
supposed to keep that secret? Sorry.
No.
Initially, actually, I had this as a secret episode about abortions, but we never got there.
Well, abortions is birth controls.
It's the late birth control for sure.
It's just another form.
Yeah, it is another form.
I think
There's
I think it would be better to call what we call. So I think it would be better if we called contraceptive as pregnancy control, because we're not really preventing birth. We're trying to prevent a pregnancy.
Yeah.
I want to prevent birth. I'm going to push
Abortion
them
would
back in.
Abortion would be a birth control mechanism, but contraceptive generally is a pregnancy prevention.
I just learned that Nate treats newborns and prolapsed cervixes the same way.
Put it back in.
Push them back in. You're not done yet.
It doesn't get reabsorbed the longer it stays in there.
Maybe. We don't know.
No.
It
It's,
for sure does not.
yeah, when they die in there, it becomes septic and it kills the
They
woman.
rot.
Yeah,
Oh.
they start rotting in there.
Sick.
It smells real bad.
Oh gosh. Also, sorry for anybody that has experienced a miscarriage of any kind. We don't want to be insensitive.
She's whispering because she doesn't really care.
I do seriously care. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's all a bummer all the way around.
Yeah, it's a bit late to say that though. We've been saying a lot of things that should normally go at the beginning.
Yeah, we've been pounding it pretty hard tonight, huh?
But I don't think we mentioned any like miscarriage stuff until the end.
No, and honestly,
That's
I
a
don't
whole
think-
different thing.
I don't think that's a part of birth control necessarily.
No. Rate this bitch, Nate.
Yeah, I don't think it's not low.
I don't think it's low on the list because, especially when done properly and respectfully, it's a pretty good thing.
So when you guys say low on the list, this is what always
Closer
throws
to
me.
Hitler.
Yeah.
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 So it
Worse.
But
Yes.
it's just on your list. Technically, that's a higher number.
yes, like
Yes.
number one is LeVar Burton.
Number one is
Because
LeVar
he's
Burton.
the number one dude. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I would
it took me a while to figure that out.
it.
I
A
would
little
put
slow.
Birth controls below Labubu.
You think Labubu's better than birth control?
I don't know. I think they're better than bisexuals.
So I hate to out Katie here, but she's a runner.
Mm.
What do you think's worse, running or birth control? Because I say birth control is much better than Labubu.
I don't know who Labubu is.
It's a little doll, a little Chinese doll. It looks like a gremlin.
Oh.
Let me
Okay.
find. I'll get one.
It's fine.
I would say that. I mean, like, I would probably put it.
I put it above Satan. How about that?
It's between snakes and Satan. This is Labubu.
Oh God.
I told you it's better than Labubu, Nate.
All right, fine. I mean, okay. I think here's where it is for me. Do we like snakes more than birth control?
I would say Satan is better than birth control.
Oh,
okay.
I would put it
Controversial.
from between furries and Satan, just
The
based
Dark
on,
Lord, you say?
just based on like the
Mammon.
history of it. And because, I mean, to be completely honest, I bet you Satan would be down with getting himself a vasectomy, and he'd probably willingly wear a condom.
What would poor future Damien have to say? He's crying in hell. Wait, hold on. I'm just picturing those billboards that have the crying child.
Yeah. I got a heartbeat at 6 days, bro.
Yeah, the devil's son would never exist then.
I could get with that.
Below Satan?
I think so.
Okay, here's something I think that will really cement this in our mind. Let's see what the Philippines have to say.
Welcome to Smart Girl Philippines. I'm Irish, and in today's short episode, I'm going to share the 5 reasons why Filipinas hate condoms. And I'm going to share one simple condom test you can do
Ooh, a
with
condom
any
test.
Filipina to tell you
got a
everything
D.
you need to know about her.
She's so excited
let's
about
get
this. I love her.
started. Reason number 1. Condoms are for cheating.
I knew it.
There's no divorce in the Philippines.
At all?
So there's
Is it
a
illegal?
lot of
I
sneaking
think
and
they're-
creeping around going on.
I
So
don't- are they
the
pretty
unspoken rule
Catholic?
here
I
is
did not
that
look up
if
the
you're
rules.
going
looking it
to
up.
cheat on your partner, you should be wearing a condom. And that's so you don't get any other Filipina pregnant and you don't end up giving your current partner any diseases. So, the idea of using a condom is
What?
really connected
It
to the
costs
idea
a lot of money and takes
cheating.
years to
In our
finalize
minds,
so people don't
condoms
do it.
are for cheating, not
It's
for
really
real
complex to get
relationships.
divorced in the Philippines.
So, if you show up and want to wear a condom, then Filipinas are going to assume that you already have a wife or a girlfriend. Reason number 2.
Why do you need a condom?
Condoms are for diseases.
Are you a disease
There's
freak?
a lot of
Are you
pink
covered in
cheese in the Philippines with the
cheese in the
nightlife
Philippines
districts
nightlife?
and hanging around outside the bars and hotels, and they're also on Tinder.
I knew
And
it.
just in case you don't know,
Okay, good.
pink cheese is a slang for Filipina horse. And guess what? You're the mouse. So the reason you're going to want to use a
She's so
condom with
cheerful
pink
in her
cheese is that
presentation
you
of this.
want to avoid
Call me
all
Ralph the
diseases
motorcycle
that
mouse.
they
The way
are.
I'm speeding to that pink
So
cheese.
condoms are
Stuart
also
Little,
associated
he's not ready for
with
that pink
protecting
cheese.
yourself from the diseases from pink cheese or from the last drunk guy who point her. So, if you insist on wearing a condom with your Filipina girlfriend, it's like you're telling her you think she's a diseased
That's
whore.
very insulting. I should not. wear
Reason
a
number
condom.
3.
Oh, here we go.
Plastic is not romantic.
Agreed.
Imagine we're on a date and we sit down to dinner and you put on a face mask and you refuse to have dinner with me unless I wear one too. Wow, so romantic.
'Cause you're
But
right.
what about germs? Okay, well then, let's just not have dinner
I don't know
together.
when to stop
You
this
still
'cause it's all
want
great.
one?
After the cream pie part.
Face masks are just about as romantic as
Which is the
wanting
next
to wear
one,
a
I think.
piece of neoprene in the bedroom. Wow, that's such a turn on. I'm so lucky. You're the most romantic guy ever. Reason number 4. We like having babies. In case you didn't know, we still love
Reason
having
number 4 to
babies
not
in
wear
the
condoms.
Philippines. And
To get
having
pregnant.
babies is seen as a good thing and not a bad thing. Children bring joy, and kids are a blessing that make life better. Generally speaking, we're not waiting until
I
we're
don't agree
30
with
to
this
start
Filipino
having
lady.
kids.
I don't agree
Things
with
are
any of
more
that.
biologically natural in the Philippines, so we have babies at a much younger age. And babies are an important part of our survival. If we don't have
Okay,
babies,
so maybe the
then
cream pie's
who's
the
going
next
to help take care of us when we get old? So, continually wanting to use a condom is telling your partner that you don't see
think
yourself
it is the
having a
last
future with
She
her.
talks about the good gushy
So,
gushy.
what's the problem? What are we waiting on? You said you love me. You said you wanted to give me a cream pie. But now, you want to wear a condom? What's wrong? Please, give it to me. I want it. Reason number 5. Condoms represent the matrix.
Condoms represent the matrix.
And everything enjoyable is slowly being taken away from us as humans. And that
there's an
includes
interesting idea
real
there.
relationships
That
that
the
are
condoms are the
always
matrix?
That relationships are becoming more
simulations of real
synthetic and
relationships
fake.
today, created by our phones.
I mean, yeah.
Condoms are the matrix.
Basically,
I don't think condoms did
everything
that.
today is fake.
I mean, if you're gonna get in
And
that, you have to talk
one
about,
of
like,
the
the
enjoyable things that a girl can still
easily
experience
accessible
is an all
boner
natural
pills
sausage
that everybody can take
feeling up
because
her
apparently they
mango.
can't get, like,
And one
turned
of the
on by
most
their partner without a
enjoyable
pill.
things a guy can experience is the feeling of some sweet Filipina sugar balls. Basically, condoms represent the matrix.
Yeah, basically.
Condoms represent a simulated society.
I am wearing a
Condoms
condom
represent
because I love the
everything
Matrix and I'm not
mechanical.
going to fill your
Condoms
mango.
are plastic, and most Filipinos want a real relationship, not a plastic relationship. So,
I, for one, have taken the red pill. I'm breaking out of the Matrix. I'm like Neo. Actually, no, I'm like Orpheus.
You know, like,
Morpheus.
you got to be careful with that because that's like a whole manosphere slang.
Red pill?
Yeah, like the whole like which pill are you taking? It's manosphere slang.
They don't want to wear condoms. I'm with you, my brothers.
Jesus Christ.
That's only what that means, right? It's not any other context.
Nothing,
It's
nothing.
just condoms.
Just condoms.
Okay.
Never look into it.
I'll wear a condom. I'll do it.
I didn't ask you to.
Sounds like you're asking me to.
It's not up to me. You're not fucking me.
No, but it sounds like societally you want me to wear a condom.
You're a grown adult, Nate.
So I shouldn't wear a condom?
Well, so here's what I would say. Here's my honest advice. Use a condom with white women. Filipinas go raw.
That was not even the end message of this lovely woman.